Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. This is a prayer called Anabacoa. It's one of the most powerful prayers. You'll notice that it's not in English. It's in, I believe it's Hebrew or Arabic, but it is a prayer of protection, um, very divine protection. So I wanted to let you guys hear it so that you can get your frequency, have your frequency up that high, because that is one of the most important things to focus on right now. And let me stop real quick. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. I'm very grateful that you have decided to stop in and get a message that I'm channeling from the Most High God. It is my sincere desire to be a vessel to give you the messages that you need to help you through this day and to ultimately ascend to what you came here to complete. So today, the message, we're going to talk about energy. And it is snowing here in Texas. So the temperature is a little bit erratic. Yesterday it was cool, but now it's getting much, much colder. So with that being said, that's why I have this, my voice is a little stuffy, so forgive me for that. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. So we're going to talk about energy today and the energy that we carry around everywhere we go. Because I know you guys are aware of the aura, which is an electronic or an energetic field that is around our physical body. So let's just say there are 9 layers to who we are. And we're going to start with the physical body. The physical body is the densest part of our energy body. It's the heaviest. And that's why we can see things in this 3D realm, because of the energy that's our physical body. But outside of the physical body, there are like circles around the physical body, and each circle gets finer and finer and finer. Now, the beauty of the auric field is it is a protective field. It is a field which allows you and I to interpret messages that are around us. And the further out of the energetic field, the thinner, the finer the energy is. So we're able to read energy around us if we choose to. Now, this is the ability to use the gifts and talents that were given to us as our birthright. But we have been trained in a way not to recognize the invisible and only focus on the visible. Not to recognize the invisible, but only focus on the physical. Okay? But in actuality, what's most important is the unseen realm, because that is the realm that has, that trumps, if you will, the physical world. It has more power, right? And so what the Matrix has done, it has turned everything upside down, whereas the most important thing for us to focus on is the unseen realm. We have become a very material society, forgetting about and giving very little attention to the spiritual realm. And that's the reason why we're in, situations that we've recently come out of, right? Not focusing, not cultivating, not growing, not teaching in the spiritual realm. That it's become so, everything is about physically. How do you look physically? What are you driving? What are you wearing? Where do you live? Who's your social circle? Who are you married to? How you wear your hair? What tennis shoes you have on? What your teeth look like? All I can see is big white teeth. So, it's all about the physical. So that lets us know that we have been giving the attention to the wrong um, parts of us. Okay? So now we're going to go into learning and understanding more about the energy that's around us, the energetic field, the unseen realm, which is the most powerful realm. We have removed our focus from the most powerful realm and we've put it on the material realm, which yields us nothing. Meaning that if our focus is on the material realm, we're unable to reap a true harvest of something that will last because the material realm is an illusion, right? So someone gets their teeth done and they have a big mouthful of veneers. And I'm not trying to be funny, but that's what keeps coming up in my head. And you can get a scoundrel, a low down, dirty scoundrel, and put some new teeth in their head and they look upright and they look, regal and royal when their heart, which is unseen, is rotten, right? So we're paying attention to these big white teeth that somebody put in their face, but not paying attention to that dirty, rotten heart, their actions. And they dirty. People know when somebody is dirty. It's not a secret. But because they can't quantify it with their physical senses, they can't see, but they can sense. They go with what they see and not what they sense. When what you sense is the most important realm. So this is the series that I'm going to go on for this week is energy. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be on here for at least a week. And we may move off from energy, but we're going to come back to energy because energy is so important. Okay. Now I have this music playing in the background because we're dealing with energy, right? We're dealing with the unseen realm. And music has a frequency. It has a frequency that's unseen, right? Okay. So now that is unseen, energy is unseen, what I am doing is I'm affecting the unseen energy around me in order to receive what I want. So now at the beginning of this video, I said this is one of the most powerful prayers. So if I have one of the most powerful prayers circulating around my home, what does that mean? That means my frequency is able to rise and continue to rise and continue to rise so that things that have a low frequency are not able to attach itself to me, right? So you've got to put yourself in the atmosphere of miracles, of healing, of health, of love, of joy, of the best of the best. And you do that through the vibrations that you have around you. And the most beautiful part is we get to choose. There's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. There's no left and right. It's all relative. Because sometimes you need to do things that our natural mind might say is bad, but it has to balance out the scales of justice. Because we live in a society where balance is the golden rule. Everything has to be in balance because you can't always be nice. You can't always be mean. You can be nice when you're nice, but when you need to put your foot down, somebody might perceive it as mean, but it's balancing out the scales, right? So I'm going to let you guys listen to this most powerful prayer, Anna Bacoa, so that it can raise your frequency, so that you'll be able to see above the matrix and make different choices and different decisions about your life based on being pulled out of the constructed life in which the matrix wants you to be. But we have broken out of that. We're in a new world. We're in a new energy. So here's Anna Bacoa. All right, guys and gals, that's all I have for today. I will be back tomorrow. And as I always say, I wish you very much protection. I wish you happiness. I wish you joy. I wish you productivity and focus in your day. I hope you have very high energy, have high frequency, so that you can see how to make decisions for your life that will take you to your heart's desires. Thank you all for being here, and we'll chat tomorrow. Namaste.